Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. It is Friday, April 26th. It's Stephanie Parra, Government Relations Director with the Arizona Education Association. Hopping on here to give you guys a quick update for this week. We just wrapped up the 16th week of the legislative session, and I wanted to make sure that I did see some rumblings on social media about some of the teacher retaliation bills being brought back or essentially resurrected, I think was the term that was used online. They were first read and assigned to the Rules Committee yesterday. I just want to make sure that everybody's aware that that is a procedural process that has to be followed per our state constitution. All bills that are introduced must be first read and assigned to Rules Committee. So if a bill is not assigned to a specific committee, for example, education and rules, it essentially is dead in the process. So because the bills were never assigned to education committee or another committee and heard there, they cannot move through the process. But again, procedurally, per our state constitution, they do have to be first read. And so the speaker is first reading all of the bills that have not been read yet. And so just want to make sure that we ease everybody's concerns there. I did see some folks wanting, express alarm. And so it's nothing to be alarmed about. Of course, we have to stay vigilant on our legislature. But because those bills were not heard in committee outside of being assigned to rules, they won't move forward. The bill that we do have to continue to monitor and have concerns about is House Bill 2032. That is the bill that was heard in Senate Appropriations as a strike everything amendment, and it is awaiting assignment on the Senate Rules calendar. It hasn't been brought forward to Rules, but again, continue to reach out to your senators and let them know that you have concerns with the bill and the overly broad language that is in the bill currently. So we want to make sure that that bill does not move forward. And then, of course, things are kind of slow right now down at the Capitol because we're near the end, just awaiting the budget. And so the way that you all can help right now is by reaching out to legislators and let them know that we want them continued focused on an investment in our schools. So that is the best way that you can help. Email, phone call, social media, and outreach. And actually, if you have the time, to set appointments and meet with your legislators, whether it's, when they're back home in their districts on Fridays or over the weekends or after school. Make sure that you're doing that because, again, that is the most influential way is to have that in-person touch with your representatives and senators. So make sure that you're doing outreach. We are nearing the end, and that's really what everybody's waiting on is what is going to happen with the budget. So we definitely want to see a commitment to the baseline items that the governor put forward. So the 15% raise and continuing to focus on teacher pay and educator pay, and then there's additional assistance that's on the table, money for school facilities, money for counselors, and school safety that is on the table as well. So we are, kind of rolling up our sleeves and getting in to those conversations to see what money we can get on top of the baseline. So again, your help is to do the outreach to your legislators so that we make sure that we get as much money into the K-12 education system that we can this legislative session. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet there. And thank you all for your continued support as we get near the end of the legislative session. Really appreciate everybody's activism throughout. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week.